Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime review. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is actually a special one because I was not an Attack on Titan fan. I tried watching it and it just didn't really hook me for some reason. But now I just can't stop watching. In fact, it took me a lot to not watch season 4 or start season 4 before recording this video for you guys. But I watched season 3. Great season. It's even better than I think first and second season, to be honest. Although I have heard some people are big fans of season 2 and 3. Some people didn't like too much, but personally, it just opened up so many doors and so many answers. And gosh, deaths left and right that I didn't expect to see. But oh well. Before anything, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I am trying to get to 5K by the end of the year, so if you haven't done so, make sure you go give some love and subscribe to my channel. Also, I do have quite a bit of anime reviews, manga reviews, reactions, first impressions, collection videos, manga hauls, and a lot of videos that are released here. So if you haven't seen other videos, go check them out. A lot of stuff is coming out. So, okay, let's talk about season 3. Season 3 was it wasn't as action packed as I want to say season 2, but it was filled with so much of the world construction of it, and because of it, personally, it was one of my favorite seasons, or it's my favorite season so far. Now we still follow the story of Eren and Mikasa and Armin, the three friends, with Levi being their leader and Erwin being kind of on the top of them as well. And they have obviously the people that are going against the Titans that they've learned that are humans that are going against them. Really led by, I guess, Rainer is the main one that they know, who is kind of like the traitor. And at the beginning, they basically escape death from the armor Titan as well as the gigantic one. And Mikasa and Eren, I believe, are both wanted by the government. They want to take control of them, and Levi and the other leaders don't think that is wise that the government take control of Eren and Mikasa. So what happens is they go against the government for a while to go against the demand of the custody of them. And Levi and basically the new squad that he has now are trying to keep them as safe as possible. Now, did I say Mikasa? It's Historia. Historia is actually the one that they want because they're the ones that can transform into Titans. Now, that's basically the first half. There's also basically a new queen. The one of the soldiers that was fighting next to Eren, she happens to have royal blood. She becomes the new queen. The current government is overthrown because they were actually keeping a fake king, and the people in the bottom or in the middle, were really controlling the king and keeping everything to themselves. So it was a big mess up. So there's a lot of things that they're figuring out about the world and about what they don't want the people to know. And the second half is essentially a mission to take Wall Maria back into control. And essentially, they want to get to the cellar where Aaron said that, they're going to find this information. And they do. They do find that information, which we'll get to that point. But essentially, it's a massacre there. Everyone who is left, who is part of the corpse that Erwin leads, left and right, they're killed. And that's because the Titans were also expecting them, and they had their own strategies. Now, they're able to kill one of the Titans, the Colossal Titan. Colossal Titan, yes. They killed the Colossal Titan, the Armor Titan, which is where their leader is, or their ex-leader, Rayner, he escapes. Now the colossal titan is controlled by, I believe it's Gene, um, mixing up the name, but the colossal giant, also a traitor, he is killed and is eaten by a survivor. Now I don't want to say who, but multiple people are hurt to the point of death. And at the end of the series of the third season, Levi has to choose between several people of who he's going to save because he has an injection that will basically turn him into a titan, which will then heal their body, and they can eat the leftover of the colossal giant and basically gain the power that they need to survive. Now, Levi has to decide because he's like the leader left, um, and everyone is just kind of, no, you should choose this person or this person or so on and so forth. The last 3, 4 episodes, it's almost like a whole different arc, and it's basically them finding um, this book, Grisha's book is what they call it. And essentially, it's retelling a time of when he and his sister Faye lived in a city that's beyond the Wall Maria. So it's a whole different city. And Aaron basically goes through the story, and I think two or three episodes towards the end of the series. And he is learning about this organization called the Owl and how they were trying to overthrow their own government. And basically, there was racism against a type of race that lived there. And they find out that this race are actually people that can transform into giants or into titans. And the people that live beyond the Wall Maria or in the Wall Maria area where Aaron grew up, a lot of them are descendants of these people, and they're basically not liked or loved by the world because they can transform to giants with certain liquids, which is what we learned in this season through Levi and other stuff going on in the series. We also learn that technology is more advanced beyond the wall, as well as they're able to see the sea, which is a big deal for our trio at the end of the season. And personally, gosh, this was it. These last episodes were probably the best. And from what I've heard, a lot of people don't like these episodes. They think it's just too much information and it's boring. I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, it gives meaning to so many things of what the anime is purely about, that without these episodes, I feel like it would just be um, power hungry people just fighting each other to see who's on top. And in reality, it's something beyond that. And that's what these last episodes prove. And personally, I loved it. Out of all the seasons that I've seen, this is probably the best one. I would say Attack on Titan is at an 8.5 out of 10. It deserves it. Don't think it's there at 9 yet. I have other animes that I consider 9 before Attack on Titan, but I understand what the whole hype is about. I finally get it, and I'm excited to see what happens in season 4. Anyways, guys, that's it for my review for this series. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And I'll see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.